Hi, welcome back to another reading vlog. If I look the same as how I ended the last reading vlog, it's because this is like 5 minutes later. I just wanted to start this reading vlog so that I don't forget, because I will probably forget. So this week I am going to Michigan. Noah and I are going to Michigan on Thursday for wedding stuff. We're going to meet with the venue and do all that. So I probably won't be reading much this weekend. So it is going to probably be a shorter reading vlog. And sorry if the light keeps changing. It's like 5 p.m. So I don't know how much I'm going to get to read, but I have 2 that I'm really excited to get to. So I'm feeling like a lighter reads after I've been reading some really dark stuff. So I want to read Finlay Donovan is Killing It by Elle Cosimano. This just seems so fun. It's about a woman who gets mistaken for a hit woman, and now she has to like go kill someone. And I've heard it's just ridiculous and fun and over the top, and I think it's just what I'm looking for. I just made a video about books to get you out of a reading slump, and I feel like this is going to be a really good book for that. And I'm not really in a reading slump, but like at the moment I just feel like I need a little bit of a lighter read, and I think this will be perfect. And if I read more after that, I'll like let you know, but I don't know if I'll be reading anything more. It's just so these are in the plan this week, and then we'll see. Oh, and I'm also going to try to finish The Perfect Ruin by Shanora Williams, because I have been reading that and I want to finish it for the Blackathon, but that I might listen to on the drive up with Noah, so we'll see. But yeah, I will check in when I have read more. Morning, welcome back. I started Finlay Donovan is Killing It last night, and I am at page 78. I'm really loving it so far. It's already pretty ridiculous, but in a good way. Like I like the main character, Finlay. I feel like she like doesn't really have her shit together, but she also is like just trying, and she's a single mom and she has like a lot going on, and I just feel for her. And I just think the whole scenario is like so ridiculous, but the way it's like set up is not so like unbelievable. I mean, it is a little unbelievable, but not in a way where I'm like, no, absolutely not. I can't get on board with that. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. I like want to keep reading. I've got some work to do, so I'm gonna come back in a little and read more. But I can just tell I'm already gonna fly through this book. It just is like a really fun, ridiculous read, and it's just like feels exactly what I needed right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go work on some stuff, and then I'm gonna work on my blog and things like that, and then I'm going to read a little bit more. And yeah, I'm not sure. We're leaving out of town tomorrow, like afternoon, so I have some stuff I need to get done. We have some errands on Thursday morning to do before we leave. So there's just a lot going on, and I feel like I don't have anything sorted out at this moment. So I'm just like trying to get myself together, but so far it's not happening. So we'll see. And it's been really dreary out, and I think that's adding to it for me. But yeah, I'm going to go work, and I will catch up with you later.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, gold
Good morning. I am at my mother-in-law's house and we are about to leave for tasting our desserts, and then we'll go to the venue and do like decoration stuff and then have a food tasting after, so it's going to be a long day. But I wanted to check in because I hadn't checked in about Finlay Donovan is Killing It, and I am at page 218, so I'm flying through this. I love it so much. Well, first of all, I don't tend to do audiobooks, but I got the audiobook on Scribd because I'm trying it free for 30 days, and we listened to it a bit in the car, but I listened to it last night because I just needed noise, but I wanted to read, so I read with it, and I think that really helped. I was able to read a lot, and I liked getting like the voices that the narrator was doing because I think that she did a really good job. But I was able to like physically read along with it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have really absorbed that much. But I just love Finlay and Vero and like their whole dynamic and just like the stuff they're getting into. It's like ridiculous, but I don't feel like it's like cheesy or like overdone or anything. It's just like the perfect amount of just ridiculous where you're like, this is just so like over the top ridiculous, but like in a great way. So I am definitely going to pick up the next one to this, which is Finlay Donovan Knocks Him Dead. That just came out, I think, in February, and I'm like so excited to read it. Even if this, right now, this is like a 5-star for me, even if it doesn't end up being a 5-star, even if it ends up being a 4-star, like, or a 3-star, I'm still gonna read on because I just like, I love this so much. It's so good. It's like the perfect amount of ridiculous that I was just looking for. I needed something fun and light, but also like a mystery and stuff, and this is like hitting home. It's so good. I'd highly recommend it. I see why a lot of people are raving about it. Like, it's really worth it in my opinion. So I'm going to go. I don't know how much I'll record at like venues and stuff because I'm not the most comfortable recording in public, but I do want to record some for like memories and stuff. So if there's any of that, I'll put it in next, but otherwise I'll see you when I've probably finished Finlay Donovan is Killing It. Hello, welcome back. I am now back at home. I didn't really record anything on after the one clip on Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. We just had so much wedding stuff that I really just didn't have time to even think about it. But we got so much done. We did our dessert tasting, we did our food tasting, and like nailed down what we're getting for those, and then we also did decor and just like everything for the venue. So that's really nice. Like basically everything's done now. I just have to do our invites. So, and we only have like 3 months left until the wedding, so I'm just like, pressure's on. But it was so fun to do and it was exciting, and we're just like now in the like sprint stage, it feels like. But while I was up there, I did a couple things. So first I want to talk about Finlay Donovan is Killing It because I finished it this weekend. I finished it on Sunday, I believe, or Saturday. No, I finished on a Saturday at night. I wasn't feeling well after just like 2 full days of activity, so I just laid in bed for a little bit and read while we were at Noah's family's house, and oh my gosh, I love this. 5 out of 5 stars. It was ridiculous, it was fun, it was funny, but like in the perfect amount, I think. It was so great. I love Finlay and I love Vero and just like the dynamics of them, and it's so great. I'm really excited to read Finlay Donovan Knocks Him Dead because I just thought this was so good. It's a new favorite. I hope that this series continues for a while because it's just like a fun mystery series that I would highly recommend if you want something lighthearted. And it left on a little bit of a cliffhanger, so I'm excited to see where the next one goes. But I just wanted to pop in here and say that I did finish this and I would highly recommend it, and 5 out of 5 for me. But then the other thing I wanted to show you was stuff I got while we were there. So first, I know that this is mostly a book channel, but I have to show you these. So we went thrifting while we were there on Saturday because I am doing some old books and stuff for our wedding, so I was trying to look for that, and I'm doing all the signage, and I was looking for older ornate frames, and I didn't find any frames. I've been having a hard time with that, but our venue has some, so I think I'm gonna be okay there. but I found these baskets for $4. This one. It's just like so nice. And then I found this one as well for $4. And I had to pick them up because I might use them for the baskets for, I'm going to give like our bridesmaids and groomsmen and stuff like a little gift. So I thought maybe use those. But now I love them so much that I think I might just go with like boxes and keep these for me around the house because I love baskets. And I just don't know if I'm able to part with those. So I got those two. And they were $4 a piece, so not bad for like really sturdy baskets. And then we found they were $2 a piece. Yeah, $2 a piece books that we had to get because it was for the wedding. So I try to pick out stuff that is pretty neutral or like stuff that kind of topics we like or things like that, but some of them I just do because they're like really cute covers. So got this one, and then I got this one, which it has a little bit of stuff on the front. It's just a sticker, but it comes off, and the books are going to be stacked so you wouldn't see that. And then I got this one, which is really cute. It's called the Diana Girls Mystery Stories. I just thought that was cute because I like mystery. And then we got this one. So we're keeping with this kind of color. I have a little bit of red in there, but yeah, these are 4 books I got for our tables and just decorations throughout for the wedding. And I have a bunch more at home. I think I have like now 65 total, which is like a great amount. And I love using them in decor throughout the house too. So once we're done with the wedding, they'll be in use throughout the house, which I think is a really nice like reminder to our wedding, and just Noah and I have looked for almost all of these books together, and that's just been so fun. Then, oh, and I got these 2 little stickers for $1. This one says, "I would rather be reading." Is it gonna? Yeah. And then this one says, it's a tarot card that says coffee, because I like coffee even if I can't drink it all the time now. So I got those to put in my laptop, and I just thought they were too cute to leave. But then I'll show you what I got when I got home. So the first thing is I got the Paris apartment. I had pre-ordered this from Barnes & Noble, and I don't think I will do that again. Like, I think I would pre-order, but see if I can do like in-store pickup, because this took a couple days to get there, and I just think it's always fun to get it like on the day. Not that it's like bad that it took a couple days. I mean, I wasn't home to read it, but when it came out on that day, I just wanted to go out and get it, and I had to wait, which is not a big deal. But anyway, so I'm really excited to get to this. I think I want to try to read this month, and it just sounds really good. I'm really happy that I have it, and I'm excited to like read some new releases on here and share with you guys my thoughts so that you might know if it's a book like for you or not. And I think that's always fun to like see people reading books that just come out and like knowing which ones I maybe shouldn't pick up or I should. So yeah, there's that. And then while we were there, I went to a place called Schuler's Books in Grand Rapids. They have one in Grand Rapids and then in East Lansing, and it's a locally owned bookstore, and they're pretty big. Like, they're the size of like a smaller Barnes & Noble, but I think they have used books there. But I used to go there all the time in college when I was at MSU, and then now we just went in when we were in Grand Rapids. So I had to pick up, we had some time to kill, so I was like, can we go to the bookstore? And we did. So I picked up Finlay Donovan, Knocks 'Em Dead, because I can't wait to read this. So really happy I have it, and I am going to pick this up probably soon because I don't think I'll be able to wait. Then I got The Night Swim by Megan Golden. This one is like a podcast point of view, I think. Like, I think there's podcasts in here, so I might try to pick up the audiobook as well, because I've heard listening to the podcast side of things is really nice. But it's a true crime podcast. Becomes an overnight sensation, and then she finds a note on her car windshield addressed to her begging for help, and she's brought to a small town being torn apart by a devastating sexual assault trial. And there's a swimmer being accused, and she gets like wrapped up in that, but then she also won't stop till she's somehow wrapped up in also what happened to her sister 25 years ago, and her sister tragically drowned, but she's getting letters insisting she was murdered. So I think the two timelines are going to come together, and I've just heard really good things about this, and I'm excited to give it a try. It looks like it's going to be a little difficult. I think trigger warnings for rape and sexual assault and all that. So this might not be a book for everyone, and I think it's going to be a little bit difficult to read, but I think it sounds like it's going to be really good, and I've just heard such good reviews, and I like the podcast element of it. So then this one is a horror book I picked up, and the sequel is coming out in March. So I picked up The Whispering Dead. It's Gravekeeper #1. It's by Darcy Coates, and it's about a woman who is homeless, and it says, homeless, hunted, and desperate to escape a bitter storm, Kira takes refuge in an abandoned housekeeper's cottage, and then stuff starts happening. I don't know if it's ghosts or zombies, but it seems like she just starts to, the cemetery is alive with faint and spectral shapes, so that makes me think ghosts. And so it just sounds really good, and I've been wanting to get more horror, and this was on my want to read for a bit, and I know the next one's coming out, so I want to see if I like it and see if I'll pick up the next one. Then we went to a what's it called? It's right here. We went to a place called the Bookseller, and he has a bunch of like used books, and it was a really great store. He was so friendly, so nice. I'd highly recommend if you're in Grand Haven. He was in Grand Haven, and he has 2 Bufalinos that were just huge. What is the kind? They're Bernese Mountain Dogs? Yeah, it was those. And they were so big and fluffy, and they were so sweet, and then he was just so nice, like such a nice guy. So I picked up 3 books from there, and it's really well priced. I go to half price books a lot, and I think I usually get books for around $8 if they're like newer, and all of these were $5 or less, $5 or $6. Yeah, no, I got everything for $5.95 a piece, so really good. And he ended up giving us, because of what we spent, he gave us a little thing where if you make 5 purchases you get $5 off, and he just gave us a full 5 like card. So I thought that was so nice. I definitely will be going back there like every time we're in the Grand Rapids area, because he had so much stuff. He was so nice, so well priced. So, and I found the first one. Well, I guess I'll talk about these 2, and then I'll talk about my exciting one. So I got The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. This one I've heard is like her best one, and it's the one I've been excited to pick up, but I just haven't found a copy I liked at half price books. They've all been a bit tattered, and this was a hardback for $5.95. Usually you don't get that, especially a more popular author like that. So excited to get this. So this is about a journalist who goes on a cruise to cover a cruise for a magazine or something that she's doing, and she believes she hears a woman thrown overboard, but everyone on the ship is accounted for. So is she going crazy, or did she actually someone get murdered? And it sounds like it's gonna be really good. Also, it has this like texture on here, and it's really fun to touch. So got that. Then I picked up The Good Girl by Mary Kubica, because I've also heard really good things about this author, and I want to try more of her stuff. So this one is about a woman who enters a bar to meet her on-again, off-again boyfriend. When he doesn't show, she unwisely leaves with an anemic stranger. At first, Colin Thatcher seems like a safe one-night stand, but following Colin home will turn out to be the worst mistake of Mia's life. When Colin decides to hide Mia in a secluded cabin in rural Minnesota instead of delivering her to his employers, Mia's mother, Eve, and Detective Gabe Hoffman will stop at nothing to find them. But no one could have predicted the emotional entanglements that eventually cause this family's world to shatter. So, sounds like it's going to be a tough one, but it sounds also really good. I picked that one up, so I'm excited to give that a try. But the piece de resistance of everything, Reliquary. I finally found it. I have searched for a hardback like this for like over a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and I can never find it. They just never have Reliquary. I found Relic once, and that was just like I think a spoof that I found that, and I've just never, the first 2 for some reason, just never been able to find it. So I finally have my Pendergast shelf completed for all in the Pendergast series, and then I have 1 in the Nora Kelly, and then I've started the Gideon's Sword series, which I haven't read either of those, so I think the Nora Kelly I'll really like because it's a spin-off of Pendergast, but I'm not sure about Gideon's Sword. But now I have everything for Pendergast, and I'm so excited to put it up there and have everything together, and just so happy. And it's such a nice copy. Again, $5.25. Like, I don't even think this was ever opened. Like, these pages look like no one's ever read this book. So, I am just so beyond excited. So, yeah, that is all I have. I'm going to end the vlog here. I've been recording for about 15 minutes, so sorry if this was a lengthy wrap-up, but I just want to show you everything I got. And I will see you next time. My next vlog is going to be a 24-hour readathon, so I will see you then.